everyone, today I'll be reviewing this movie just dropped on Netflix, The Bigfoot Family, and it is sequel to the 2017 movie The Son of Bigfoot, and it is a French animated movie dubbed in English. I just checked it out this morning, and this movie is currently trending on Netflix, and I must say, first 20 minutes of this movie wasn't that great or anything, but overall I thought I really liked this movie so much, but for some reason I saw on Rotten Tomato it's sitting on only 20%. So there's some people who didn't like this movie, that I understand, but I'll just tell you what I liked about this movie. I think the best part about this movie is when Adam and his mom goes to the road trip to Alaska to find his dad, and on the road trip, they're going on camper van. On the camper van, they're going with the grizzly bear and the raccoon, and how their trip take place, and they go to places, and they stop in Canada, by the way, and all the border and everything, and how they reach there. I found those scenes to be hilarious. I was laughing so much. They were so funny, especially the raccoon, goes to garbage and doing his stuff, and the bear is like he was like looking at one truck driver, and he just picked at him, and the truck driver saw him, and the truck went out of the road, and that scene was hilarious. I'm not saying like overall that I see why some people will find this boring. I found to be very charming this movie, especially Adam. His powers are very interesting. And his dad, he's trying to do something good for the world. So he goes to Alaska, trying to help people, trying to, stop those oil company there. And when he reached there, and then one moves, because they can understand animal in this movies. And when he was looking at the moose, and moose is like, "What are you doing in my property? Get out of here." And then the moose start chasing him. That scene was so hilarious. It was so funny. Also, there was another scene when they get the attacked by the bad guy, and the bad guy shoot all the tranquilizer on the bear and the raccoon. Those scenes were hilarious. And also when Adam made the wolf in this movie, and the wolf is like, he basically eats bunny, and he trying to hunt that bunny down, and the bunny is like, stop him, he's crazy, he's trying to eat me. And I'm like, those scenes was really funny. Again, I see some people will be like, those are not funny, but I found them to be funny. It's quite charming to watch. So one thing I didn't like overall, I think, or the only one thing I thought is like animation for this movie isn't great. Like, it's not groundbreaking like Pixar. Sometimes I did see animation, especially the color for this movie, like the color palette they chose. It's not very cinematic looking. Like, it's not, how do I say, how, like when the Pixar or Disney animation, like they have this blue color, and this one is just orangey looking. Sometimes you feel like it's not as cinematic as it could have been. Otherwise, I really enjoyed this movie. I don't know why it got such a low rating on Rotten Tomato. I do recommend you check it out. That's why it's trending on Netflix, because people having good time watching this movie. Yes, this movie did have like first 20 minutes was a little bit slow, and like a little bit, they have to set up the story. So that's why it was like that overall. And the way this movie ended, it did have some meaningful message, how oil company, they might be doing some destruction to the environment. So I get that idea, what they're trying to say in this movie. And in one scene where, in the border scene, where they show the border officer in the Canada, it's so nice, and they didn't do anything, let them go so easily. But when the American border officer come, he's like looking at them like he's checking everything. That scene was funny. Is it because French people are not friendly with American, or maybe that, I don't know, because in Canada it is 50% French and 50% English, so probably that's why, maybe, I don't know. Let me know in the comment. It was interesting. I enjoyed this movie a lot. Let me know in the comment, what do you think about this movie? If you enjoyed my review, don't forget to subscribe, and please take care.